and we are backstage at Max's at Eastman Place with Dontae Winslow. Dontae, what a difference a year makes, my friend.
Yes, a whole lot of miracles in 1 year.
Last time we spoke, you were in studio being guest DJ on the JT Tour, 2020 Tour, and now fast forward a year later, you're talking about you love to play the Jazz Festival here in Rochester, and presto.
My goodness. And now I'm here. A miracle. Thank you so much, man, for playing my music and exposing me to this wonderful audience and invite me back to Rochester.
Amazing. And people are still calling when we play the album Winslow Dynasty and we play Baltimore Crab Cakes. The phones always light up.
Wow, that's impressive. Y'all got to get some Baltimore crab cakes and see how they really taste because they kill it. You can't get them nowhere else. Thank you.
Speaking with Dontae Winslow here on Jazz 90.1, playing two sets tonight, 6:15 and 10 o'clock. So, Dontae, give us an idea. We've seen you with Justin. Let's talk about your show and what you do and how you're able to communicate with the audience.
Okay. And my show is basically a down-home, bluesy and fun show. I like to mix different elements of music styles, from classical to jazz to hip-hop to soul to R&B to blues. All the music I grew up listening to, the music that influences my style, the music my wife likes to listen to. I like to blend those musics together, and I like to, most importantly, have fun on stage. Music is about enjoying life. It's about getting over the sorrows, the pains, the ills, and the troubles of the world, and I use music. It's like a cathartic medicine for me, and it allows me to get through my day. So I want to share that joy with the audience. Every time I get on stage, it's like the last time I may ever be on stage, so I don't take it lightly. And so for me, I get very excited. People know me for being excited, whether I'm the band leader or I'm a member. I'm the happiest or the most excited, turned up person on stage.
We're speaking with Dontae Winslow here on Jazz 90.1. Dontae, our music speaks to so many people, but especially in times of crisis like the one we are experiencing right now, especially in the events of this past week in Charleston. Talk about the power that jazz has to beginning the healing process.
Well, jazz has always been America's greatest music contribution to society, and it's been like an ambassador where musicians like Louis Armstrong and Dizzy Gillespie, even James Brown, were able to go across the globe and show the brilliance and the diversity in the black culture and the black music experience. It allowed people to see that we weren't just inferior or subhuman. It exposed the world to a level of intelligence in the music called jazz that was created by African Americans, that was explored by all kinds of other cultures and brought into academia as of right now. And so now I think jazz is one of the mediums where all around the world people understand it. Music is a universal language. It can cross cultural boundaries, and where people disagree about religion, morals, race, politics, music is the one thing they can all say, oh, I like that melody. It's a unifier. It bridges generational gaps. It bridges young people with old people, Muslims with Christians, with Jews, blacks with whites, with Latinos, with Native Americans, with Eastern Indians. It's one of those things that we all can learn from and borrow from each other. We all can see each other's genius and brilliance because God made us all great in our own way. And so one thing I like to reflect when I write rhymes in music, poetry, when I play melodies, I like to address the political issues, the social issues, the ills. I like to talk about the painful side of life, the joyous side of life, because we do this every day. And it's important for young people to know how to deal with issues. One thing about America is we don't like to talk about the tough stuff. Then when the bad stuff happens, everybody's like, oh, man, why does this stuff happen? Well,
We're on to Facebook.
Huh?
We're on to Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah. They're posting all this crazy stuff, but nobody's sitting there with their kids at home. And me being a husband, a father, and also having been a school teacher, it's important to talk to young children about tough issues. Have them express their ideas. How do you feel? Well, how should we all feel? How can we make it better? How can we live together, coexist in society in a healthy manner? Music is one of those things that can assist in that agenda, and where other things like politics and preaching and violence may fail.
We're speaking with Dontae Winslow here on Jazz 90.1, playing two shows. You'll see the living art of Dontae Winslow and the Winslow Dynasty at 6:15 and 10 o'clock. Dontae, thanks so much. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming back to Rochester, and we can't wait to see your show.
Thank you. I'm so excited.